telling back
Those
there.
assumptions are like the type of mechanical system we're going to have. Since it is a NASA project, we're not quite sure if they're going to have how extensive their data center is going to be. So we have put a little bit extra in for MEPS.
So what do you base it on?
We base it on past historical data, but we also talked to a lot of subcontractors and kind of got their idea of what.
So we've got a LEED silver compliant mechanical and electrical mechanical system.
First one.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll include it in the number.
How do y'all know all about this project?
Absolutely.
Did y'all go out and visit the job?
No, sir, we're not getting a chance to.
We viewed it from call station on the pictures that were
Conceptual drawings.
But are y'all, have y'all done this before individually?
No.
Because I got to give y'all credit. Most people that would get together, 6 people to do a presentation, would be at least one that were scared to death, and y'all all seem appear to be very confident. Is that just something they breed into you at Texas A&M?
Thanks to this man.
God almighty, I give you guys credit for it.
Do y'all still like each other?
Oh yeah.
I got to say that we
Very
have,
professional.
Yeah, we have
Very
guys
professional.
that have been doing this for many, many years that can't get as far through the presentation as y'all can.
I got a few more questions so I can as
I'm
far as
always 1, 2, 1,000.
one of the big issues we have here at NASA is that every worker that comes to the gate has to be get through a security and background check. And if we don't plan properly on that process, we can have shortfalls in labor force, and it can impact the schedule. Do you guys have a plan for pre-screening or something in place to help you through that process?
When we have our pre-construction meeting, when we go through our schedule and figure out the QA, QC, is when we handle and meet with all our subcontractors and get a list of all the employees that will be working on the site, and go ahead and get them submitted to NASA for their background check. And also, we have been hire our own consulting company to do the background check just to make sure.
Yeah, and I mean, like Steve was saying, we worked on the GSA Federal Laboratory. We have mechanisms in place to take care of all of that. It'll get ironed out in the future, for sure.
Tell me about your safety and health plan for this project.
Well, it's we're OSHA compliant. In some areas, we exceed OSHA regulations. We're gonna do extensive coordination with our subs to make sure they're exposed to our plan as well as have their own plan. Make sure it's in their contract to have their own plan.
With most of the federal work, they require job hazard analysis. You guys familiar with that process?
Right. I mean, on site we are going to have OSHA certified superintendents as well. We will communicate closely with our subcontractors, making sure that they provide a safety manual to us, just making sure they have some safety guidelines onto their workers that they're going to pass. But on top of that, we will show them our safety manual, making sure they comply with all our rules. And so we are OSHA compliant, so we want to make sure that we have no incidents on site. And the safety, safety is a very important rule at our company. So we want to have 0 incidents on site, making sure that the project does not incur any accidents.
And we also have a safety department who actually come out and do safety analysis on the entire project and the plans, and then we'll work with them to make sure that all CAS is up and everything we can to make the project as safe as we can.
This is a Buy American project through the federal government. You guys see anything in the building that we might have a problem getting our hands on locally or from within the United States or through the NAFTA Act?
We didn't see anything in the RFP as far as that, so we're not anticipating any.
Again, we didn't have
You should have said labor.
Yeah. In addition to labor, we didn't have the specs, so there's a lot of
No, you didn't have specs either?
there's a lot of particulars that we don't know what they are, what the specs.
We don't read those anyway.
Not until after we get the job.
Assume it's going to be normal.
Yeah, normal stuff.
So if we take y'all's 20% contingency and just discount that, you guys are about $16 million, and we have about a $15 million budget. So the 1.8, I mean, do you guys see anywhere that we can pick up that $1.8 million?
Not unless you decrease your scope to a certain extent.
Decrease the scope.
Yeah.
We will obviously perform value engineering to find areas that we can cut back on.
Okay.
That's a good job.
You guys did a great job.
Thanks.
Good.
How many of you guys worked, have interned over the last few years?
We've all had, it's
Yeah.
required.
I work close by here with Advanced Technologies. They're
Where'd you, Clark?
Advanced Technologies Incorporated up here on 290. They're an MEP company.
Advanced psychology.
9 to 10.
Technology.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a mechanical and plumbing contractor in Dallas.
DPR.
DPR,
Yeah.
Worked for Skanska in San Antonio.
Who again?
Skanska?
San Antonio.
Both those companies, aren't they foreign-owned companies, communists or something?
I work for Turner Construction here in Houston.
Those
Yeah,
are
baby.
for,
And more construction in Houston.
yeah, you know.
You guys did great.
Thank you very much. Really
We, by the way, we'll be looking, we got a proposal next week. You guys got to
Yeah, sure.